What's up, guys? I know it's been a while since we've done a video, but a whole bunch of stuff has changed and I can't wait to share it with you guys. So the last time you guys seen this car, it was in much different condition. We had this thing pretty much fully gutted and being prepped for unlimited time attack. And I think the last time we did a video, we had this car out here versus the GT500 when we first got it. And that's kind of what snowballed into a whole bunch of changes. I ended up putting slicks on the GT500. It was fast as I expected it to be, but it was actually quite a bit quicker than I expected. So I did a complete 180 on plans. I took the GT500. We are prepping it for unlimited time attack, and it is being built to the fullest extent, let's just say that. And this car has gone back to streetable trim, but we are going to compete for a full season in this car in Street GT, as you could see. So we are on a 200 tread wear street tire. And we've got the aero that the class allows, which is basically stock aero only or OEM replica aero, hence the GT500 replica splitter wickers there. And then we have the GT500 carbon fiber track pack wing on it. So yeah, I'm super excited to get the season kicked off with this thing. Hopefully we do well, and I cannot wait to share the GT500 with you guys. I'll have a video soon. I've been working my ass off on getting that car done. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get it done for this event. I was actually supposed to have both cars here for this event, but due to supply constraints like everybody's dealing with right now, we just weren't able to get the car ready in time for this event. Hopefully we'll have it out for TT Nationals next month. So let's get ready, get some tire pressure checked, make sure wheels are torqued down, and get ready for this first session of the year. All right, guys, been waiting quite some time for this. Hopefully car's all good and we can lay down a good lap. first session of the year is in the books. We did a 2:16 flat. We're about 1.4 seconds, I believe, off the Street GT class record, and that is, of course, what we're gunning for. 1.4 seconds is no small task, so I'm definitely going to have to look at some data and see where I can improve. But I think throughout the weekend, and being that this is literally my first time ever competing on street tires, I think there's definitely some time to find, and we just got to look at data and go out and try to get it. So got a little while here till the next session, so I'm just going to clear my mind, take a look at the data, and see what I can come up with. All right, guys, round two. We got more. I think that was almost a lap record right there, guys. See. All right, second session in the bags. Man, I'll tell you what, I'm super happy that I was able to somehow pull out that 1.4 seconds I needed. However, that was pretty sloppy. It started getting a little out of hand, so I had to just get off track and regather my thoughts, and we'll give it another try in the third session. There's definitely time left, as sloppy as that was, so definitely have a chance at this for sure. We did get just barely the lap record from last year, 2:14.6, but we were trumped by a Grand Sport by 2:10. So he's sitting at a 2:14.4, we're at 2:14.6. And in a few minutes, we're gonna go out and see if we could find at least that couple tenths. All right, session 3. We're so close in time that we're actually grid right behind the leader in class, who has the new lap record by 0.2 of a second. See if we can chase him down. Day 2. We are behind first place by a little over a second. We've got to find some serious time here. Just got to clean things up. So we don't know what happened. We don't know what Cody ran. But Cody was at a 2:13.3. We just did a 2:13.1 on my lap timer. So if he didn't go any quicker, that's not only good enough for first place, but that would be a new Street GT track record. So let's just hope he didn't go any quicker. Well guys, somehow I made it happen. 2:13.1. We're sitting in first place in Street GT. New lap record for Street GT. Also, my buddy Nick, Team Serpent Stangs, is kicking butt. He's sitting in first place in Unlimited. So we are having an awesome weekend so far. There's only one session left for the whole weekend. So we'll see if I can maybe channel my inner Senna and pull out a 212. And you never know, Cody might have a little bit left in him. So we'll see what happens. It's definitely a battle at this point. So one session left. We'll see what happens. All right, guys, so we gave it everything we had, and we're gonna have to settle for second on this one. You know, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little upset about not getting first, but you know what? There's a lot of positives to take from the weekend. This is our first event out with this car and this setup. It's our first time ever competing on street tires. Cody got me by just over a 1/10 of a second, literally the blink of an eye. So we're gonna have a battle this season, that's for sure. You know, it's gonna be a good battle. We're gonna be at pretty much all the same events. Cody will be at pretty much all the same events that I'll be at. So we're gonna throw down for the rest of the year. Hopefully I could maybe tweak a couple things on the car. I learned a couple things this weekend. And I didn't want to do auto blip on it. I guess my ego didn't want to let me do it. But I think if we throw auto blip on the car, it's definitely worth a few tenths a lap. And that could have been the difference this weekend. So I think we're going to throw auto blip on the car. There's really not much else that I can do to it and stay legal with the rules. So I definitely think auto blip would help, and maybe if we can swing it before the end of the season, if we can get a coilover on the car. The class does allow two-way adjustable coilovers, and that, you know, that could definitely help me dial it in a little bit more. But nevertheless, I mean, we've definitely got a competitive car here. A lot of people said that this car couldn't be competitive in Street GT, and, you know, I think we proved that it definitely can be competitive. So big thanks goes out to Signature Wheels for supporting the build this year. Definitely wouldn't be able to be competitive or even run Street GT this year without their help. So again, big thanks to Signature Wheels. And we have their wheels on both cars, as a matter of fact, and they also sponsor Nick here on their car, which he has his wheels up here on the rack. But, you know, Signature Wheels has definitely been a big part of helping both of us, you know, build these cars and get them where we want to be. Also SPL parts, we're running all their suspension part, basically their whole package. We have the control arms, we have the tension rods, sway bar end links, tow rods, and we run their stuff on both cars. We've been competing with SPL stuff for close to 2 years now, never had a single issue, and, you know, we wouldn't be able to dial in the alignment on these cars without their help. So SPL parts, Signature Wheels, and then also Anderson Composites, who also supports both of my builds. So without those three companies, definitely wouldn't be able to be here. So our next event is going to be Gingerman in June. At least our next event in this car. We are going to be doing TT Nationals next month in the GT500. So we've got a lot of things planned for the year. And this year I'm going to try to do a much better job at filming and letting you guys follow along. We drove deeper into